So the street is definitely in a mood to reward a good set of earnings. And that's the first take on the index, by the way, 40 points higher, contrary to what the SGX was indicating. So as expected, the market is in buy mode. And it's led by a lot of Adani Group stocks this morning. Adani Enterprises, Adani Ports in the green right now. In fact, the market breadth is also in favor of the advances, over 1350 stocks on the advancing side. You have a lot of auto names that are looking good. So Maruti Suzuki is in the green. M&M, I was mentioning earlier, is trending in the green ahead of its numbers. Later today, Tata Motors is in the green as well, looking pretty good. Hero MotoCorp is not too bad. On the downside, you have Sun Pharma ahead of its earnings. That's a tad bit soft. Axis Bank, Indices and ICICI Bank. So banks are dragging their feet a bit and on the back foot this morning, while you have Asian Paints, Divi's Labs, Hindalco, a couple of other names in the red. Power Grid and Grasim are also trending in the red at the moment. The Bank Nifty now, by the way, has moved into the red, so it's getting to be a bit volatile, this market, shaving off its early morning, its first tick gains. So now the Nifty is flatlining a bit, up about 27 points, but giving up on its gains, dragged down by banks. Axis, ICICI, Indices, HDFC all in the red, and HDFC Bank actually has been a laggard. This month it's down about 5%, while the market is up about 2.5%. So not looking pretty good for that entire pocket. Otherwise, you'd have to say very, very quiet opening. A lot of earnings reactions though. By the way, MedPlus is one of the stocks in the broader markets that's just surging away, 10% higher on MedPlus as we speak, after what looks like a pretty decent set of numbers.
Well, that's right, Sonia. MedPlus is the one that's flying away in today's trading session. The other couple of names that are doing well is Bajaj Industries. We'll be joined by the management in just a bit. That stock has opened up well in the green. The last year was very, very good. We need visibility for the way ahead. So that's another stock that you should be tracking, up close to around 4.5%, 5% now as we speak. Rishi Motors, last few quarters have been quite weak. This quarter, the numbers are quite good. Volumes picking up on that one. After a while, they've reported a decent set of numbers. The stock is up close to around 4.5%, 5% odd. You had Prince Pipes as well that had opened up in the green. So let's pull up the intraday chart out there. HOEC, volumes very, very high on that stock. I'm not sure whether there is any piece of news that's coming in there. But HOEC as well is up close to around 7 to around 8% as we speak. On the downside, Star Health, that's the reason. There's 2% equity that's been traded. In pre-open itself, volumes are quite high out there. And that stock's lower. Another big trade out there on PB Fintech. So two large trades, and that's the reason both Star Health as well as PB Fintech, both of them are lower. Palmer Lorry, well, they have declared their numbers, but I think there was an anticipation of buyback, which has now not come about. So that's why that stock as well is down in today's trading session, down close to around 5.5% as we speak. So you got a 50-point gap up. I think if you had bought yesterday, you could take some money off the table because we're approaching that resistance zone of around 18,400 odd. For the time being, we have come off a little bit. Nifty Bank having a bit of a weak start as well. Prashant.
Well, you got, 30 points, right? 35 points on the index, 18,355 on the index, benchmark index. HOEC is up big time, about 6.5%. Praj, we mentioned. ITD, I think we mentioned. GMM Fordled is another one, which is up about 3.5%. Prince Pipes, I think we mentioned. Triveni was with us, 5%. These are the volume-led gainers that we are able to spot at this point in time. This is a long list, but no volume, so we'll ignore that. Star Health down 6%. Page Industries, it's down a full 10%. Praj, of course, has been the big disappointment. Policy Bazaar is down 3%, and so many others. NCC, after 2 days of a 12-13% run. KPIT down about 2%. So a little all over the place at the word go, but it's a mildly higher start, at least at the index level.